Hey guys. So I am still alive. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Um, I think I'm gonna post this without editing, so I'm gonna try to be quick and not yap that much. Also, yes, my lymph node is still very swollen, as you can probably tell, considering like my jawline is here. This is my jawline. You can see my lymph node beyond my. This is my jawline. My jawline stops here. Anyway, so I'm much more lively, as you can probably tell. So basically, what ended up happening with my last, as you guys can probably tell, actually, before I get too carried away, I have moved. This is a tiny, little tiny tour of my very messy apartment right now. I will give a more thorough tour once I'm like moved in all the way. I've lived here since March, and I think like March 12th or March 11th or something like that. I moved in sometime in like early-ish March. And I'm still not moved in because I'm still recovering from mold poisoning. I'm still sick from that. I'm just not as sick as I was when I was living there. But anyway, so a lot of shit kind of started hitting the fan in December. I started having to really put pressure on my landlords to move me out of that unit because they just were not listening to me. I had to get petri dishes, and I might do like a more thorough video of like updates and add pictures and stuff, because I don't remember if I've posted them or not. But I had to do my own petri dishes, and then I had to, there was something else I did to like confirm it, but I ended up finally getting approved to move out of there. And then the landlord was like, actually, I don't want to move her again. We're just not going to renew her lease. And, well, not the landlord. It was the property owner. It was the property owner who was like, I don't want to deal with her anymore. At least this is what I was told. The property owner, the landlords told me the property owner didn't want to deal with me anymore, so they weren't going to renew my lease. But then, conveniently, the landlords that were leaving, and like they were selling the company to a different set of landlords, not the company owner, whatever it is, it was going to stay the same, but they were just switching out landlords. The landlords that I had through the mold issue were just so conveniently like, oh, we'll rent you an apartment at our other complex that we're going to. And I ended up declining because I found this place and I liked it a lot better, and it was cheaper, and it just had more stuff that I liked about it. I liked the area better. It was walkable. It had a screened-in porch. Like, there was just so much more I liked about this unit than I did that one. And I also just didn't want to work with that landlord company anymore. They were kind of really shitty. They never really acknowledged any of my issues. I had to fix a lot of my own stuff because they were just ignoring maintenance requests. So I just politely declined them. And then after the new landlords transition, because I only had the new landlords for like a month, they started like at the beginning of March, and beginning of February, and I was like, I'm so sorry, by the way, like there are so many problems with my unit, and like I'm in the middle of moving out. And they were really confused because when I told them, I was like, yeah, the last landlords told me the property owner didn't want to deal with me anymore and he wasn't going to renew my lease. And then they were like, oh, let me go talk to him. Let me see what's up. And then they get back to me and they're like, he said he had no idea what I was talking about. Like, he had no fucking, they obviously weren't cussing, but they were like, he had no fucking idea what you're even, like, referring to. He's fine with renewing your lease. He doesn't even know who you are. And I was like, oh, so it seems like they were just trying to get me to go to their apartments and, like, get my business over there because they know I'm on HUD and that I pay my rent on time every month and that I don't really complain that much about stuff unless it's important. Like, even with the mold thing, I didn't complain that much. I think I only called maintenance about it twice. I should have called more. But anyway, they were like, we can have you in, like, we can put you in a new unit if you want to. And I was like, no. I'm not staying at this fucking complex. Not with the mold issue, because I've had issues with both of my units over there. The first one, and y'all know this, all of y'all know this, that first unit, I had the weird guy that lived above me, and he was always deadlifting, he was always, like, stomping around, he was weird, he was, like, creepy, he stalked me for a little bit, and then it was the mold. When I got moved out of that unit, it turned into the mold, and now I'm here. And I like this place a lot more. The neighbors are a lot better. The neighbors are a lot better. The area's walkable. I got a bike recently, so I'm going to be able to bike places because it's a walkable area. Like, not everything is 30 plus minutes away. My mailbox is right outside my door. It's literally like not even a 5 minute, it's like a 30-second walk away from my door. The trash bins are also pretty close. They're just across the parking lot. I'm giving y'all too much fucking details about where the fuck I live. But the apartment is smaller, like the square footage is like 100 square feet smaller than my last unit, but I like this a lot more. I like the layout more. I like the kitchen a lot more. Kitchen doesn't have a lot of storage space that I can like access, but I just have a bookshelf over there with all my food on it. It's really cozy here. I really like it. I like the neighborhood. I like the people. It's not that loud around here. The only like really loud stuff that happens is the ER is right across the street from me. So I hear a lot of ambulances, but that's not a big deal, you know, like that's not a problem. Ooh, people working and saving lives, you know, like that's not a problem, especially because it doesn't wake me up. And then like my next door neighbor smokes a lot. I don't know if she smokes, but she coughs a lot. Let me say that she coughs a lot, and it'll wake me up sometimes, but I just go back to sleep. Like I don't have a problem going to bed. Well, I have a problem with going to bed at night, but like if I'm already asleep, it's easy for me to fall back asleep. Anyway, so I am moved into my new place for the most part. I'm still like doing laundry, and I haven't built my bed yet. That's what this box is, by the way. That is my mattress that I still have not put together or built yet, so I need to do that. I just got 5 rolls of quarters today, so I'm going to be able to probably finish all of my laundry sometime this week. I'm hoping sometime this week. And classes just started today, my summer term, so wish me luck. But yeah, I'm going to end this. I'm done yapping. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys are ready to hear me yap more. I want to keep yapping to y'all. I want to start vlogging regularly again. I really miss it. I'm going to try to get my ass into gear. Again, at least with these, like, at least with the, like, little update, unedited videos, I at least want to get back in with these and then, like, gradually start editing again. It's just a big issue with, like, motivation, and then, like, I forget, and then I'll, like, psych myself out and be like, oh, my life is so boring. I don't do anything. Like, what am I going to vlog? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of psych myself out, but then I'm like, okay, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not filming this for content. I'm filming this for me. Like, I'm filming this for my own documentation so that I can look back at it. It's not for content. It's for me. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to try to post at least a few of these a week. At least a couple. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.